problems 39 through 44, the first thing that you do is your calculator mode for angle must be in radians. Okay, because it says that compare it with compare your estimate with your calculator, and in order to do that, you need to set it to radians, not degrees. So I'm not going to do the calculator comparison. I'm just going to do the problem as I see from estimating it from this graph. Okay, so what exactly are we supposed to do here? Well, it says suppose that your parameter is 1, right there. See that? You see? You say parameter 1. That means that we're right here. So this is, think about it as t equal to 1. It says estimate sine. All right, remember sine is the vertical axis and cosine is the horizontal axis. Y is sine and x is cosine. Now, if I estimate this thing, so I want this the vertical distance, so I go down, 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 down until I kind of hit this, and we find out what exactly is this. This is going to be sine of 1, and if you count it and you eyeball it, is approximately 0.8. Okay, 0.8. Now we are not asked to find the cosine, but if we wanted to, it's going to be approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Approximately 0.6. This is 0.8, and that is 0.6. Okay, so let me erase these. Go to the next value of the parameter. Okay, the next value of the parameter is 0.8. Now, where does 0.8 land you? It's right here. So this, you see this? This is t equal to 0.8. Let me erase that. And if you want the cosine of it, means drop down a perpendicular, something like that. Okay, this is going to be your cosine. So approximately 0.7. And of course, we're not asked to, but if you wanted to, this is going to be approximately the sine of 0.7. Okay? I'm not going to worry about that because we're asked to find the cosine. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, it says tangent, or is this? It says tangent of 0.8. Now, the way you do this thing is you say this is equal to sine of 0.8 over cosine of 0.8. Now, unfortunately, I erased it. It was right here. So remember, I estimated a sine. The cosine was approximately 0.7. Okay, and this is going to be the sine, which is approximately, I don't know, maybe 0.8. Okay, so this is equal to approximately 0.8 over 0.7, and you work it out. It's going to be around 1, very close to 1. And finally, let's erase these. Get rid of these. Okay, so this one says find the tangent of minus 1.3. Where is minus 1.3? Well, we go backward. We go backward by 1.3. So let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's going to be minus 1. And then on top of that, you go 1, 2, 3. So we're roughly here. So this is t corresponds to t equal to minus 1.3 approximately. So if you want to know what is the, oops, what happened here? Okay, you drop down the perpendicular. So this is going to be approximately approximately the sine with a minus sign. Don't forget about that. And this is going to be approximately cosine. So this is equal to sine of minus 1.3 divided by cosine of minus 1.3. Not like that. Minus 1.3. This is approximately the minus 1.3. The sine was approximately negative 0.9. And cosine, if you look at this, is approximately 0.3. And this is approximately minus 3, according to my estimate. All right? So that takes care of this problem. Let's go to the next problem. It says, all right, so suppose that T is in the quadrant given. So quadrant 2, here's quadrant 2, right there. This is quadrant 2. There we are. This is quadrant 2. And this is cosine, and this is sine. And the algebraic sign of any angle, any parameter value in this range is plus, and the algebraic sign of anything in there is minus. So this whole thing is plus times minus, and it comes out to be minus. Now let's look at this other one. It says the parameter t is in quadrant 4. Quadrant 4 is over here. Remember, this is cosine, and this is sine. It's somewhere here. Now, tangent, remember, tangent is sine over cosine, and secant is 1 over cosine. So look at the algebraic sign of these things. If you have something here, this is positive. Obviously, this is positive, but the sign S-I-N-T is negative. So this whole thing came out to be minus also. So that's how you do problems like this. One more. Let's do here. It says, okay, suppose that we know that the cosecant of t is positive and secant of t is negative. In what quadrant does t lie? Now, cosecant is 1 over sine, right? And if this is positive, that means sine of t must have been positive. And cosecant is secant is 1 over cosine of t. And if this is negative, means cosine of t is negative. So look at where sine is positive and cosine is negative. So that means we are right here. Right here. Sine is positive, cosine is negative. So this is quadrant. Sine is positive. Right. And cosine is negative. So you're in quadrant 3. Okay? Right. All right, so that's how we do this one. Let's worry about the other one. Erase these. Move it back. Okay. So notice that cotangent. Oops. Where is this? Okay, here's a cotangent. Cotangent of t is cosine of t over sine of t, and we are told that this is negative. And of course, you're also told that cosine of t is negative. So, if cosine of t is negative and this ratio is negative, sine of t must have been positive. Sine t must have been positive. So, where is it that cosine is negative, and where is it that cosine is negative? Let me draw this thing again. There we are. Okay. Where is it that cosine is negative and sine is positive? Well, that's again quadrant 3. So it just happens that both of these will lead to same answer, quadrant 3. This is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant also 3 by coincidence. Okay. And let me stop this. Actually, maybe we can finish this. That's fine. We have enough time. So let's see now. What is it saying? Write the expression in terms of the second write sine in terms of cosine, I would like to do this thing in a separate video segment, okay? So there will be a video segment I'm going to stop this.